Good morning, boys and girls. So this week, when you come to school, we're going to learn all about a new letter. It's no longer my favorite letter, even though we'll keep reviewing. This week, we're learning all about letter O. And can you see who our visitor is going to be? Olive Octopus. And something pretty special about Olive Octopus, you'll notice in the corner on her head is a hard hat. And there's only a few letters that wear that hard hat. They are the vowels. So Olive has a very important role. She's used in a lot of words, and that's why she's a vowel. So this week, we're going to learn all about Olive and her sound. Olive has 8 tentacles, which are like legs, and they wiggle and jiggle and swim. And so when we do the O sound, ah, ah, ah. Notice my mouth kind of makes the O shape. Ah, ah, ah. We're going to wiggle our arms. O says ah, ah, ah. Practice that at home. O says ah, ah, ah. And I'm going to challenge you to go on an O scavenger hunt. Miss Nikki took an O scavenger hunt. And I found some things in the classroom, and I found some things at home that begin with letter O. So I'm going to show you what I found. All right. The tricky thing about letter O is it makes 2 different sounds. It has a short vowel sound, which is our ah, 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 and our long vowel sound when it kind of says its name. It's a little tricky, like ooh or book. Ook. You hear those different sounds? O is very, very, very special. We are only going to work on the short O sound right now. Ah, ah, ah. So some of the things I show you are going to sound a little bit different, but they are spelled with letter O. First thing I found in the classroom. What number is this? Number 1. And this is how you spell 1. O-N-E. So that's the first thing I found when I took my scavenger hunt. All right. This is my favorite thing to eat for breakfast, especially on cold mornings. So I brought a pack from home. Does anybody know what this is? You can see right here. Oatmeal. How many of you have oatmeal at home? Maybe that's something you can find on your scavenger hunt. So I brought my pack of oatmeal. Oh, I love to cook with these. I had to put it in a baggie because they're pretty stinky. So let me take it out of the bag. Good thing you can't smell through the computer. What did I bring from my house from my scavenger hunt? Shooey! It's an onion. An onion begins with letter O. Put it back in the baggie. Maybe your grown-up at home has some onions that they cook with. All right. Oh, this was from my snack cabinet at home. My kids love to take these in their lunchbox. You know what this is? An oatmeal cream pie. Oatmeal begins with letter O. I told you I found some pretty cool stuff at home. All right, you ready to see what I found in the classroom? There were 2 things. I said this was the ocean that we like to swim in. Ocean. And in the ocean, I'm going to put an octopus. This is Olive Octopus in the ocean. Maybe you have a toy octopus at home. Another one I thought of, but I can't find my object, was an otter or an orca whale. All of those begin with letter O. And I had some, but I think I put them away in the wrong spot. Oops. All right. This was in our puzzle center. Some of you really like to play with these. We have an orange because orange begins with letter O. O, popsicle. It's an orange letter O. Maybe you have something orange at home. All right, you ready to see what else I found? It's a shape. It's not a circle, it's stretched. It's an oval. So I have an orange oval. And look what else I wore. These earrings are the shape of an oval. Something else I found at home and at school. So the next thing I'm going to show you is something that I found at school. But this shape you can find somewhere near your house, maybe while you're driving in your car. I found an octagon. Octagon has 8 sides because octa means 8. Octopus has 8 tentacles. Octagon has 8 sides. And there is a special thing when you drive down the road that you can look for in the shape of an octagon. And it looks kind of like this. This is a stop sign in the shape of an octagon. So maybe when you're driving to school or driving somewhere fun this weekend, see how many octagons you can find, because that starts with letter O. So boys and girls, those were just a few things that I had at home and at school. So I challenge you and your grown-ups, look around your house for a letter O scavenger hunt. Find things that start with O, draw pictures of things that start with O, and send them to me. I would love to see what you have at home. Goodbye, friends.